you are. Once again, it's that moment. It's that time to get a little nice with it. Get a little ice with it. You know what I'm saying? This is yours truly. Big man things. So nice with it. So delicate. With the etiquette. For my delegates.
You sure?
It's your man. Fear Bavaria, man. Bring of truth. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. But anyway, you know what it is. Fear Bavaria. The bring of truth. Drop of gems. The man you love to hate. The potatoes can potate. I'm nice with it today.
Can I bring it again?
Ah, of course. We can never get enough of that.
Man, this is Wesley Sniper shooting from a distance like Roberto Carlos.
Got that one right.
Oof.
Ukhayini ikhafulela mangisa zamkhokhela imali yakhe. Inzala abantu kamfwa Bavaria K.A.N.E impisa ngenamngane. Yeah, we are here, we are doing this. Let me mansplain.
I wonder what happened to his job, but okay.
I don't have a job. Do I have
No, you do have a
got
job,
the
but it's a
thunder.
thunder joint because he preaches
in
the language of the gods. But yo, man,
Niggas, the side effects of alcoholism. Of alcohol.
What about it? What do you talk about side effects for?
Something happened now.
No,
Something
I don't have stories. I'm not gonna be staring in the. My life is not a movie. Shame. I'm sorry. It's not.
Like,
I'll
niggas
be
talking
honest.
like he has whiskey dick.
What the fuck? No. I'm just saying, niggas. Like, do you guys have a story where alcohol has almost completely ruined your lives?
Oh, of course.
Completely ruined, man.
Not completely, but like, it's put some shit in the
It's going
stir.
south here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Who's willing to go first?
I'm not sharing that shit on air. Hell no. Hell no.
Okay, I won't.
Can you not like water it down?
Yeah, I won't add details.
Don't
but
do that.
But what happened was we started out. But I won't lie, there were other drugs in this month.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Alcohol is never by itself.
There were other drugs in this. It's never just liquor.
No, you know what I'm saying.
It's never just liquor.
nah.
Okay, I'll tell you my flop. It wasn't like a life-ending flop, but it was a flop. But
Yeah.
anyway, so I'm chilling by myself. It's during exam time. I'm like, shit. I'm bored. Let me go get something to drink. I go buy Captain Morgan Spice Gold.
that's-
Really?
Spice Chisel.
That's what you went to go get?
It was just for yeah, but just for
It's a
vibes.
good rum though.
Bro, the
you know-
heaviest thing you could have got just for studying.
No.
Studying.
Pilla, Pilla isn't at that time.
Though, do you know Ocart?
Nah.
That rum.
Oh yeah, the one with
So-
the yeah.
It's like a triangle.
Yeah, I've seen
it's
it.
a triangle. It's a triangular bottle.
I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Oh, it's a really good rum.
Yeah. So went and bought it, came back,
Uh-huh.
started drinking it, right? Dashing with cream soda.
That's why you got sick.
No.
What?
No one said I got sick. I didn't say I
Wait,
was sick.
no. Wait, leave the getting sick. What is this heathenry? Cream soda is a dash.
No. Not cream soda. I'm thinking Sparletta. I said that's why I said cream soda raspberry. I mean Sparletta.
Still, there's
Raspberry.
Sparletta.
No, I'm not saying that's what I
Sparletta's
usually.
for kids' parties.
No.
man.
That's not what I usually
Jesus.
dashed with. No, listen.
No.
I don't dash with that. Someone referred it to me. That's why I'm like, hey, fuck it.
Oh,
let
you
me
were
try
trying it.
Yeah, like I don't.
But still,
Me, it's either Cocoa or tonic water or soda water or something.
No, rum
Yeah.
is just Coke. Like rum
For
and
me,
brandy. Rum
yeah.
and brandy is like Coke. Is
For me, I
actually
always bought Coke and then they're like, no. Why didn't you just try it with raspberry? I was like, it's cool. Let me try it. But anyway,
all right.
it was what it was. And then that was my reaction. I was like, hey, this raspberry thing is irritating. It's like I'm drinking sugar basically. Like I'm at a kid's party.
Yeah.
I stopped. I went schoon. And then
Yes.
finished the bottle.
Yes, that's the
Finished the
best way to do
bottle
it.
in one night.
That's the best
By
way
yourself?
to do it.
FaceTimed Ahan.
Wow.
Started talking shit. Oh, I live you.
Oi.
Bruh,
That is not sensational.
Rest before to rest.
That is not sensational at all.
Never again. That was my first and last time drunk calling and drunk texting. The texts, yo, that was my first and last time.
No, we've all done that though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, we've all done that. That's not life.
Actually, now I have to actually think about this. Because, like, always my worst sort of moments with substances is where I'll probably wake up with a girl or two and I'm like, what happened? and then I get told the story through videos, and then I start to slowly piece it together, and then I realize that I've been up to a lot of fuck shit. But like I can't really think of, like, obviously that's happened when you drunk text a chick, but I can't think of like one distinctive thing where I almost ruined my life. I know lots of times where I had a lot of fun, like I had a lot of fun with shit. I'll never forget. But long story short, this girl, it was like a party with gents. We rented out this really nice I can't remember, it was in the Mhlanga area. We rented out a penthouse. We had girls over. It was the whole shebang. There was a lot of coke.
This is how every case starts.
Yeah. But there was coke. There was coke. And dude, there's this one chick. Oh, there's actually 3 of them. We were pretty sure. I don't know who. They came with one of my mans, but I'm pretty sure this man just called escorts. Hot girls, nice girls, but the whole time they spent the whole night trying to convince us that they weren't escorts and they were just chicks that he knows. And the man was also like, oh, I brought honeys too. I'm like, but you're the one guy who never brings honeys. He's always the guy who shows up to the joint, like, where the hoes at? But he never brings the hoes. But anyway, he came through this time. So one of them, it was like all good and fun and stuff. And obviously, it was like an intimate space. So when chicks start getting drunk and doofed in the intimate space, they take their clothes off and they get super slutty.
Ooh, yes.
And then this one of the girls started doing this slow strip dance, whatever, you feel me? So we were like, obviously niggas are on coke and all of that, and then we were like, and we were at this for a couple hours, so it got to a point where we were like, hey, have you ever snorted coke of someone's asshole? And then my man, and then we were like, all right. And then obviously there was the one guy who's always down to do the wildest shit and who's a bit out of shape. He's a bit more bent than we all are. He's been on it for a bit longer, so he's like, I'll do it. Then the chick volunteered.
Damn.
So she got on all fours. She's like ass up, face down. She got on all fours. Like we layered, I don't know the amounts, but we laid a bit over her asshole. And then before she did it, I was like,
what if this bitch farts?
Bro. And before she did it, it's like, make it surprising for him. And then she's like, I know exactly what to do. So man gets up in her face with the ass like this, and there's a recording
on the mic.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, man gets all up in her face like this, and man, as the man is about to sniff the powder, she farts, and the powder just on his face. Bro, they gave him a coke shower, but that was fine.
Yeah,
but that was.
I don't even want to picture that. No, I'm sorry.
Like, I'm going
Come on,
home
dude.
after some shit like that.
Yeah. Come on, dude. It's peak debauchery. Like, those are moments you cherish for the rest of your life. As long as you're the one watching, not you're the one getting you're doing blow off someone's anus.
I remember a similar story that got a little like when people like get coke. Got like so serious. It was this chick's birthday, right?
Yeah.
We got her as much coke as she wanted. I'm
Jesus.
not gonna say how much.
Don't tell me she OD'd.
Nah, bro. She was having a blast.
All right.
Guess what she does, right? So her house, no, it's not a house. It's an apartment. Same thing.
Yeah.
Apartment. We're at her place having fun, and she has a ledge.
Yeah.
She gets to sit outside and there's chairs and whatnot.
Oh, you mean like a balcony?
Balcony. There we go.
A ledge.
A ledge.
Ledge.
All right.
Anyway,
balcony.
she has a balcony.
Uh-huh.
Dude, she got up on the balcony, started twerking on the last rail. The last rail.
I hate shit like that.
No,
Scheisse.
bro.
Scheisse.
In the cash in the mansion. Bro, that song was playing the whole time.
See, this is why, like, to me, partying is a lot of fun, but bro, it's absolutely, like, I think back to a lot of moments in my life where, like, whether it's inches, slight words, slight movements would have changed my life forever. Like, there's many moments where
That's true.
inch, like an inch,
That's true.
someone's life could have been over. There's many moments where just I say this word too quickly or I move too quickly, someone's life would have been over. So many cases, and most times it's around alcohol and substances, baby, please.
Of course.
Dude.
Yo, Elsie, when you're saying that like your homie sniffed coke off that chick's butt or off
Asshole,
her anus,
Yeah.
And I was thinking, okay, cool, you always have that over him for life, straight for life.
For life.
Always.
Yeah.
I was like, as niggas.
But it's not
you
the worst thing he's done, though.
No, that's fine, but that's one of the things that
Yeah,
you'll have on him.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, have you guys ever roasted someone on arrival
Here we go
for
again.
things?
Oh my God, this
For
motherfucker.
random things. You see me?
Mansplain.
Right. Let me put two situations, right? The first situation where I roasted this homie was when I noticed our homie, he relaxed his hair and did a mohawk. Imagine, man.
Rest before we to rest.
Wait, I think I know the story you're talking about.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the
I
story.
think I know the story you're talking about.
Man's called it's Vegeta.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bruh, I died. I died. I
man
cried.
went super like
oh my gosh.
I think as a black man, right?
It
As
was
any
just up.
person. Bro, you know those little trolls. You know those doors that are like the little trolls.
Exactly.
It looks like a mango a mango seed that's been sucked out there.
Bro, I cried. I texted Bavaria, bro. I texted Bavaria. I'm like, look at that shit now. And Bavaria was so worried. He's like, hey, bro, what's going on?
I
in there?"
remember you sent me this nigga's picture and he's smiling
Bruh.
ear to ear
Bro.
with this thing. It's like, bro, is this guy alright? Is something happened to him, bro?
Bro,
Because
I was
he looked
dying.
mentally off. And I'm like, in every dude's throat process, especially if you're a darkie, the moment you rock up to your barber, you sit in that chair, they throw that little duke over you and they start getting out chemicals to relax your hair, just know the decision is already wrong.
Dude.
That's what you picked.
Oh my gosh. The second
That's what you
situation.
Bro, that decision is already wrong. Like relaxing your hair, doing the comb over joints as a dog, that's an L.
I want you
Automatically, that's an L.
The second situation is when my homie
sir.
and I went on like a young double date type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was called in last minute. So I get there, then I text the homie, hey yo dog, I'm here early. Even though I was quite busy that day. I know. Mans was like, alright, I'm here now. So the first thing I see, you see in the Rugrats, right? Angelica has a doll by the name of Cynthia. And remember Cynthia had those
The patchy hair.
Cynthia looked like OTP, bro. Like just the weekend or OTP, just hair everywhere, bro. I died.
Kodak Black.
No, my homie,
Did the man
bro.
do the Kodak Black?
He did a Kodak Black. He did a Kodak Black. The Cynthia. It wasn't even a Kodak Black. It was just long. Yo, bro, I died.
I know
bro.
exactly what you're talking about. I know
The
exactly what you're talking
Cynthia.
about.
Oh man. I shout outs. He's a listener too. And he's
Nah,
also-
man,
hey,
shout outs,
yo.
my boy. Shout outs.
I know,
Excellent
shout outs,
sportsmanship.
Sensational.
Man roped up with a sensational.
Sensational.
Sensational. But yo, man.
Yo.
You know, I've been deeping something a lot, right? that to me is just like a form of peacocking, right? Like when you want to show up. And like showing up is very important, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like this issue, like I know that men are not gonna feel this one, bro.
Let's hear it, I'll hear that.
Bro, like quick question before I get to the thing, bro.
Yeah.
How would you guys feel about driving a drop top convertible when you couldn't put the roof up? The roof is always down.
I can't do that.
You wouldn't be able to do that. You want to have the option to put the roof up and you want to have the option to put the roof down, right?
Yes.
Bro, then why circumcise? I want to be able to drop the roof. I want to be able to do both, man. My joke.
I'm feeling you.
Like, bro,
I did not see that coming. I'm so shocked. I'm like, what the fuck is this man saying?
bro, like niggas, like obviously we're not Xhosa, we Zulu men, bro.
Yeah.
I like my spear, bro. I like to be able to retract my joints. I like to be able to put the top up, you know. The summer's off, man. Winner 2, top down in the winner. That's what winners do, bro.
Oh my god,
bro. I want it like that, bro. I want it like that, like. I want it like that. Like I want to be able to put the top down. You see, when it's action time, top down. But when it's a little cold, it's a little chilly.
It's a hoodie, bro.
No, just.
no, bro. Hey, bro. Nah, bro.
I came into this world with this motherfucker. Why should I
but on a real tip.
That
Man.
Oh my gosh, that's not necessarily like the logic to use, because it's like I came into this world with hair, but why do I keep cutting it?
No, but the hair grows back. You're not growing the joints back.
Wait, hold up. What's a body part that you can cut off that you need to cut? I take up my appendix. I came into this world with it, but I don't need it. It can cause health problems. I haven't done it myself. Yeah, apparently foreskin can also cause health problems.
But
I don't buy it.
It's induced. It's like you did something. You
did
something.
Exactly.
It's not because it's just in jail.
If you take the top down and you wash the seats inside, your joint is going to be just fine. But if you always keep the top up and you don't wash the seats, you don't wash anything, then of course there's going to be a whole lot of nasty shit under there hiding.
That's why men actually have erectile problems.
Circumcision.
Yeah.
It
takes 40% of your sensation.
It's no longer sensational. It's no longer sensational. But bro, obviously, this is not on a cultural tip. This is definitely not on the cultural tip. This is more on just the logistics.
I want to feel my shit, bro.
Exactly. I want to be able to roll it up. I want to be able to roll it up.
I roll
you know
up whenever you call.
I roll up.
I know a story of a homie who actually got circumcised, right?
Sure.
Got circumcised, and then I don't know whether or not he grew and his dick grew, and then it came back. It's like
the foreskin came back.
Yeah, it's like his hoodie came back.
Lucky nigga,
bro.
Lucky hoodies never come back.
Hoodies don't come back. Even with your chicks, hoodies never come back.
Hoodies never come back.
Hoodies never come back. Once it's gone forever.
Hey,
bro.
Hey.
Wow, what a nice sec. Where's no. That was A1. Fist bump there, my G. No, that was A1. That was A1. My man took that shot perfect. Bro.
Oh, you know my.
No, it wasn't even from a distance. That one wasn't from a distance. We squared it to him. And man took it. But man. But I've just been deeping this thing that I can't imagine not having the option to roll the top back up, man.
I just don't get. You see me, my first time getting not. It's gonna be another time. When I got circumcised, this was like back in primary, and then now I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go piss.
Jesus. That must have stung.
I had to do different.
Nigga cried over the toilet.
Dude, I had to do different methods on how to make it not sting, and then I had to take out the stitches at some point. But it heals quick.
For what? For what?
It heals very quickly, bro. It heals very quickly.
But then it heals quickly. But then it ain't that wild anymore. I had to tiptoe around saying some wild shit. I knew you were gonna say something. Nah, but like, bro, to me, it's just like. I get it. I get why you do it, but to me, I just rather wouldn't. I want to be able to have style. I want to have some variety.
I'm keeping my motherfucking cap.
Hey! Sometimes I want to put good with the cap on. You feel me?
You wanna be able to drop the top when it starts raining.
Hey, bro! You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, 110%. Sensational. You know another thing I've been
not gonna add that drop there.
Nah,
that's
bro,
too much.
Nah, I don't give a damn. When it's sensational, it's sensational.
Let us go hard.
You know what's another thing I've been deeping? I've been really thinking about cradle snatching. Cradle snatching.
Mansplain.
We were actually talking about this in the whip on the way here.
Mm-hmm.
There's this thing about dating really young girls and what is the sweet spot. Like, if you're an older dude and you're going for chicks that are too young, you're cradle snatching. Of course. Right?
Chicken murder.
Chicken murder. That's another one.
CM Punk. Remember CM Punk, chicken murder punk. Mans were coming doing the hand thing.
There was literally a nigga that did that shit.
We used to call him chicken. We used to call him CM Punk because mans loved young hands.
Oh, he loved.
Like how young though?
Like he was like in his 30s when we were teenagers.
Bro.
So like man was in his 30s messing with like
teenagers. Well, he wasn't messing with it, but he just was really creepy about it.
That's the problem. It's predatory. It's predatory, bro.
Instead of rubbing his hands like Birdman, he came with the CM Punk shit.
You love that, eh?
Bro.
And to me, it's like, in my opinion, right? Obviously, the way this is set up, there's a lot of different shit, bro. Because it's like, ain't no pussy like young pussy. Now, obviously, legal young pussy.
Yeah, man,
I have to
let's
put the
just cut that in
disclaimer.
real quick.
Hey, but you know what? You know what the problem is these days? Even if it is legal, you still can get R. Kelly'd. Let me mansplain.
Okay.
There were a lot of... The only person I think in that whole situation that they had a problem was Aaliyah, because she was very, very young.
Niggas grab it at 15.
Like, he grabbed her at 15.
Oh, actually, I have something to ask you after
that
this.
was off. That was
Yeah.
off. But all these other ones have all been over 18. Have you noticed that? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I don't know the facts.
I don't know. I just know he pissed on a chick that was like 13.
That
though.
was the only fucked up thing that he did.
That's not the
no,
only-
We wouldn't
not the
know.
only fucked
We
up
wouldn't
thing.
know.
No, yeah, in fact, yeah, we
Hi.
wouldn't know.
This
But
is
like,
a
the
new
one
level of
that I know,
toxicity
the
where
one that I
niggas
know.
being he's a lawyer for R. Kelly.
Fuck
like
yeah.
free my nigga R. Kelly.
My nigga, my nigga,
Yeah, bro.
Free my nigga.
Yeah, but
I almost
land
said
your
TI,
points. We
but
can't
hey,
leave
maybe
you
you might get-
high and dry like that.
free T.I. Yes, I fuck yeah. Free T.I. Free Bill Cosby food.
Ha! The Quaaludes. My nigga, the
Hey,
nigga
yo.
with the Quaaludes.
You know what the problem is with Bill Cosby?
Wait, gents, what episode is this?
9.
9.
Yeah.
We haven't even hit 10. You want to get us cancelled? You bastard! You bastard! You. Free Bill Cosby.
Free Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
How dare you?
Gents, what is the perfect age gap? And when is it okay? When is it green lights for you to mess with a younger hand?
15 years.
Wait. But 15, that's illegal though.
No, I mean age gap. 15
Oh,
years,
yeah.
age
15
gap.
years.
15 years.
15 years.
That's heavy.
Oh, no,
Nigga likes his
guys.
steak
heavy.
medium rare. He likes it
What the
medium
fuck?
blue. He likes it.
No,
He likes it medium
What
rare.
do you mean? 15 years age gap.
Age gap, that's
So when you're 50, you'd rather get a 30-year-old or 35-year-old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
sweet.
That's okay.
Okay, that's
That's
not
sweet.
bad.
That's
That's
absolutely
not
sweet.
bad at
That's
all.
absolutely because
She's
like
mature, first of all.
to me it's like I want that women and men have different peaks, man. Like obviously you're gonna want me when I'm peaking, you know what I'm saying? When I'm peaking all the way, when I got all my circumstances around me right.
Yeah.
Usually for most men that happens around
50,
your
40s, 50s.
between 35 and 50.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
And
yeah.
for women, your peak, like from what we want from them,
30.
I ain't get it.
For me,
For-
women peak for me. Oh, you're talking about that.
I'm talking about just the like the sexual value of her,
Nah.
the beauty of her,
20.
fertility.
20,
If you want to have kids, like I wanna get you at 20, like between 21 and 23. If we're gonna get married and have kids by 25, I've tied the knot. By 30, we've had 2 kids already.
That's cool.
We done. We out of it,
This man is gonna engineer his kids.
bro. We're
He's
gonna
like,
be
"Okay,
cooking
cool.
in the kitchen.
I'm bringing a girl with this feature, that
that
feature.
feature, that
This one's it's gonna complement my nose. You see?
feature. Nah,
That's
but
not a bad thing, actually.
That to me, that's how you map your life out.
I wouldn't discredit the homie for doing that, because you know why? Like we had a very deep conversation, like you said, coming over here,
bro, but we'll get to that.
Yo, bro,
we'll
like
get to that.
I feel like the one thing I wanted to say to you in the car was, yeah, I get you that you wanted to change the politics of the world or your community at least, but I also believe that I think that the biggest change that you can make
Yeah,
is in your home.
yeah.
That's where it starts for me.
Okay, for those of us that weren't in the car with you,
You see, this nigga just.
Let's get into it. Let's-
Wait. Before we get into it, like, you know what I think for the whole Cradle snatching thing, I think, in my opinion, the perfect formula is half your age plus 6.
Half your age plus 6. Yo!
Half your age plus
So
6.
I'm 50, half my age 25.
5 plus 6.
31.
That's 15, Jay.
No, that's
No,
more.
but it goes like
Plus 6 as
That's
in like-
19. Yeah, so it's half of your
Oh,
age plus
plus
6.
six.
So
Oh, I
31.
get it, I
The
get
person
it,
will be
I get it.
31.
I get
The
it,
girl will
I
be
get it.
the
I
lady
thought
will
you
be
were saying-
31.
yeah, that's usually like right now. Well,
Ah,
like
but
what
that's
we're
not
mid 20s,
bad.
like say 24 divided by 2.
In fact, 20
12
years.
plus 6,
18.
18. 24 to 18.
Fuck no.
It's not bad. It
Too
could work.
immature. Yeah.
No,
You know
no,
nothing
that's
about
too
nothing.
immature.
You
No,
know nothing about nothing at
Listen,
18.
listen. Look, the age gap, the sweet spot is obviously 20 to like 23, 24, right?
Yes.
But we all know there's also other factors that come into it. Like from a purely just a beauty standpoint, a youth standpoint, a fertility standpoint, that's the hot spot. But just everything else, that's not a given. Everything else is not a given. It's an individual case. Because chicks could also say the same thing about we like older gents, but it's not because you're older, it's because of the situation you've got around you.
Yes.
You've got your shit that you've taken. For some of us, at the end of our 20s, we're already nice like that. You know what I'm saying? For some of us, it takes until late 30s, early 40s to be nice like that, so it's different.
But that's like that's my pet's culture. But that's like how comedians age.
What's up?
Like they age like wine. Comedians, they don't really pop like that when they're young. Like that. It's unlike Trevor Noah and them.
That's true.
They really start getting money in the late 30s and early 40s and shit. So
that's true.
Some people age like fine wine. Some people pop like popcorn.
Whoa, but popcorn doesn't age by milk.
Right.
No, some people pop like popcorn instant.
Oh, like instant. Oh, all right. You had to mansplain it for another.
Yeah, but my bad for cussing you. Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Now get to this conversation that you had in the car. You keep saying but this conversation.
Nah, dude. You see, this is the thing about, and this is how I'd say it. So I'll paint it in this scenario, right? I think if you're an older gent and you have a younger woman, there's not a problem. But I always say this at least. Motivation is always the most important thing, right? When you're doing something, the motivation will change the outcome.
Yeah.
So if you put diesel 500 in your diesel car, which is meant for bigger trucks, you'll still get to where you need to go, but you're going to be blowing some black smoke.
Yes.
Black smoke, the car's not going to perform the best it can, and also over time you're going to damage your vehicle. You'll still get there and you'll still be good, but it's not going to be the same. So if you don't have the right fuel, the action ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. So in that, right, dealing with younger women is not an issue, but the problem is the intention is very predatory, right? Yeah. I can see there's a very big difference between what's a good example of a big age gap? Beyonce and Jay-Z is
how many years is that?
17. There's a big difference between Beyonce and Jay-Z and R. Kelly and his young things.
I get you.
You see what I'm saying? Yes, the age gap would still be big, and yes, it's all good and it's all well, but when you're moving like that, bro, it's just internally you know that other women wouldn't put up with this shit, so you want this one who will. Now, obviously, you want the best woman for your circumstances, but you also want a woman who isn't just kissing your ass for everything you do. It's a woman who knows her shit and who just chooses your way because it's better. And sometimes younger women, they're better like that because all the women have been doing their own thing, their own way. They don't want to be told.
You know, for me,
yeah,
I say a good 10-year gap is appropriate for me. After I turn 30, then the 10-year gap can be applicable.
Yeah, obviously we're not gonna do a 10-year gap now because you're cradle snatching mad.
I know, baby.
Now.
Baby eats.
Bro, like you're waiting at recess for kids to finish playing.
Dude.
To get off and help them with their science homework, bro. Jesus. Like,
you're
bro,
the ice cream man.
Like, did you know that the legal age is 16 in our country?
Yeah, to have sex, yeah.
But wait, can older man touch a 16-year-old?
No. That's statutory, I think.
Statutory. The legal age for
16-year-olds to consent to sex with
each
I think
other.
it's to each other or 2 years. It's like a 2-year age gap.
Yeah, 2 years. He needs to be 8. If he's above 18,
and you're then
yeah, it's a problem.
And bro, I have this argument all the time about how can you be 30 something checking out 16-year-old girl?
I always say that.
What?
Can you not wait for her to mature, bro? Like,
even waiting for her to mature is also a bit.
It's worse. Just go find a chick that's older.
Go find. There's a lot of women out here.
I get you, but it's like
I'm gonna now spot you. Like I'm Barcelona and I need for her to go through La Masia first. Yeah. No, like bro, there's so many girl out here, and to me, I always question, how much of a loser are you if you're waiting on her? Like you should have mad girl on you already. Like, where is your time going if you have time to wait for a girl to finish high school?
Doesn't mean I'm not playing the game. Like I've had a homie who was like this. Me waiting doesn't mean that I'm not playing the game. I'm playing the game, but when it's time for me to settle the fuck down, I know where I'm going.
That's a passive. That's this difference between like you see her coming up, you be like, all right, you got some potential. I'll see you later.
And my homie was so serious. He actually told Honey, he was like, I'm gonna wait for you, because she was like 36 at the time. And she was 21.
That's not bad.
Pela.
That's not
Look
bad.
at it this way.
That's not bad.
She wants to do her thing. She needs to do her things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And homie respects that.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, do your thing. I'm gonna be here. I'm not. He's to the point where he didn't even talk to her.
Yeah.
He didn't even have her number. Nothing. He waited a good 5 years. I remember this shit. He waited a good 5 years.
See, this is the thing.
Today they're married.
You see, though, that's the thing, though. He came through with altruistic intention. It's not like he's going to a 16-year-old girl trying to fuck. See, that's a different kettle of fish.
I feel you.
That's, and going back to what you said about the conversation we had earlier, it's that, man, the way things are right now, a lot of people are moving very selfishly and individualistically, right? Because we come from a culture whereby any person who's an elder can stand in instead of your parents, right? Yep. They can stand in the place of your parents. And
okay, here we go.
Yo, man.
Yeah, continue.
That's what happens when you're in a high trust society.
Yes, sir.
And I remember, like, my grandfather and my uncles, my older uncles used to say this to, like, younger girls. Well, not while I was around, but I get told, Luti. Even my aunts, I remember there was, like, some of my grandfather's friends were saying, like, I my God, whatever. But it's like a playful thing. Like a child, he'd pick her up from school. Like, he's an older man, he'd pick her up from school, he'd buy her sweets and treats, and then he drops her off at home. He's like, and then it was a joke, oh my God, whatever. Like, for those who don't speak the language of the gods. My God is basically like bride. Yeah, like you're my bride. Like, you say that to her and she was like a little child, but he was playing a father figure type of thing, but
even
he wasn't.
Even her dad could have said.
It's not that. It's I see you for my son type thing.
Exactly.
It's not like that.
Exactly. Thank you.
Has your dad never set you up?
Oh, I hate that.
No, my dad has set me up and it worked out twice.
Nah, I don't like that,
bro.
It's because you see, this is the thing though. My dad would always set me up when I was at a different stage in my life. So when I was out here when I'm out here doing a madness, man will choose this nice honey thing.
The
I'm
one
like,
you need,
Pop, I'm trying to tell you something. I'm still playing the game. I'm not ready to go home yet. I'm still busy, bro. I'm still out here. And then, but also, bro, another thing I don't like mingling my affairs like that. I like to do my scouting or whatever I'm doing outside the guise of my parents, and then when I'm ready to bring the girl there, then I bring them into the picture, because if he's there from the beginning, he's gonna be there throughout, and that's.
I ain't even gonna lie. My dad set the standard for me. Like,
yo,
I wasn't like, but for me, it seems so natural. I was so comfortable.
Yeah.
My dad didn't teach me ukshela or asking a girl out. He never taught me that. He just literally put me in this position. Yo, there's a honey right there.
Oh my gosh,
that's my dad. My dad was like that.
Or you'd be sitting somewhere and you'd be like, oh, this girl said she wants to talk to you. You'll disappear and you'll come back with the girl. Now you have to hello, hi. And he'd roast you. Afterwards he'd roast you. I get daughter. As for that one, what happened there? You
see me, I don't think I've ever fumbled in those situations where someone has tried to set me up. Like, intentionally. I only fumble when I do it by myself. That's when I own, literally. Because, like, I've never had my dad try to set me up, but there have been moments and times where it's like, okay, cool, homegirl is putting it on me, and then I'm like, okay, cool, give my dad the look, walk away, let me do my thing. That's how I.
Man.
You know, and the thing is, we have that understanding. And the thing is, this connection.
I remember when we went to Cape Town with your pops, and then man was like, hi, gang, Buffett. We've been here for 3-4 days. I haven't even seen one beautiful girl. I'm like, and I deep could say, no, pops. We didn't go to the places where you're gonna find that. We really didn't go to the places where we're gonna find. We were going to golfing estates. Niggas were playing golf. That's where men are. Exactly.
Retiring people.
Exactly.
People
like, we were going to golf states. Like, bro, we went to the golf part of it. Like, no.
Didn't we play golf either?
Yeah. Like, we don't play golf. We should, though.
We should. I want to try that shit.
No, we should. We should definitely.
Tiger.
But anyway, man, yeah, getting back to this conversation we had, because it's so powerful. And I've been deep in this, right? Obviously, we see the ends of it right now where we are as young black gents, because we are in a space of contention with our women.
Yes, sir.
We hate our women and our women hate us. As an individual, I don't hate black women because I have my way. Not necessarily to brag, but to say I'm doing all right with women. So I don't have. I'm doing all right with women, right? But and I only deal with women who are also doing all right with men, so they don't carry this baggage and this like hatred towards dudes. But I'm deep in this, right? And it goes back to that Kevin Samuels video. Like, I've been thinking about this for a long time, but he said it, and he's like, there is no race of women that doesn't want to believe in their men.
Yes.
Black women included. Black women want to
They
believe
really do
in
want to
us.
believe in us, true.
And they can. They can believe in individuals. They can believe in individual gents who have actually shown Gucci, hey, but as a collective, we black men have a shit image. And it's time for us to realize.
And he also did mention that now we are actually trying to clean ourselves up.
We're trying to clean ourselves
Now
up
we
now.
are trying to
Now
clean
we clean ourselves up,
yeah.
right? We have a pretty shit image. And this is why we get treated how we get treated. Because not only do we have a shit image, but we also know in the power balance, we're at the bottom of the barrel. Like, as a community, I can push around a nigga as much as I want because he ain't gonna do shit. He doesn't have any leverage. His community doesn't have any political backing. They don't have any wherewithal to get anything done. So I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yep.
That's how the patriarchs of our community, men in their 50s and 60s who's supposed to be the patriarchs and sort of the men who are giving the ism to us younger gents, they are cleaning someone else's garden, being called a boy by someone half their age.
Yes,
You see, and black women are watching this shit like, yo, how I'm gonna submit to this man who's not even a man in the presence of other men. And bro, and black men also have grievances with black women, because we are also hit a space where black women are like the only race of women that expect men to do everything. Black women are the only race of women that expect men to do everything.
They
Now,
expect men to act like they
want us to be thugs and bad boys.
No,
They
it's
also
not
want us to
that.
be rich.
They
They also
want-
want us to be good looking. They also want us to be good at slanging dick. They want us to have
Forget-
all these
forget
things
all of that.
and then be faithful at the
forget
same
all
time.
of that. They want
Yeah.
us to return to our primal nature without them returning to their primal nature. They
Oh,
want to
yes,
now.
yes,
They
yes.
want to now mirror
That
what
too,
we do,
that
or
too.
they want to do other things, expecting us to go back to our defaults without them doing what they need to do to complement what we're doing.
Fact. And to me, to say this, bro, like, I don't have any problem with the burden of performance. Putting high standards on myself is not an issue. I can welcome those standards.
On yourself.
Yeah. I don't mind meeting any types of standards. I'm cool with that. But as a result, because I meet so many of those standards, you're not the only one looking at me. So you want me to be all these things and faithful as well. You ain't the only one here, but anyway.
That's why, like, most of the time, like,
Yo.
when you get into a relationship now, I'm gonna give you a tip. Just ask her what the fuck she wants.
Nah, I don't
No,
bother to
here's
do that.
my thing. What do you want? What do you none?
You see, this is where we're gonna agree again. Because with me now at this age, I'm gonna talk to you 9-9. I'm not gonna try spin a fairy tale.
Nah, don't
I'll
let
tell you,
that
Uti,
shit.
I wanna be serious about you.
On that tip, like, do you want to be serious or do you want it to be casual type of
Exactly.
thing?
Like,
Okay,
let
I
me
get
know
that.
what's up. We
No,
keep
I
saying
get
this in
that.
every episode. Let me know what's up, and we'll get shit popping.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
is what
All
it
right,
is.
so no, then I agree with that. I thought you meant like, what do you want in life? What do you want? No, to me, it's
my nigga.
this
That's
is-
just random questions you ask.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what are your
But anyway, man, yo, I really want to get to this because this is a fucking because yes, women are disappointed in us, and yes, we can say, oh, not all men. Well, it's not all men. Obviously, it's not all men, but like our fathers generation fucked us. Those niggas fucked us. They fucked our image up. Like Tyler Perry did a madness.
Yeah.
Because I'm reading stats, and this is across the board, whether you go to the US, the UK, or in Africa, right? South Africa in general, especially. In the 60s, 50s and 60s, we were the most married people. We were the poorest too, but we made that shit work. Women stayed, right? And not because they stayed because it was bullshit. Yes, there were some women who stayed through bullshit, which you shouldn't. You should always leave if the situation is abusive or you're not respected. But I'm talking about just the challenges of life. Not that someone went and had an outside kid. No, we're broke. She stayed. We made it work. We brought these kids up. Now, divorces. We divorce more than white people. And bro, we've hit a crossroads as black people where we're in between two very weird places of the way we do things traditionally and the Western way. And it's like we've been walking this road and we got kind of halfway and we're looking back now. We're like, shit, did I leave everything? Then we're looking forward, but there's benefits there.
so
Then we
much.
turn back and we're like, fuck, what am I leaving behind? And it's like, when I get to this point, I look at it. We were the most married. In less than 30 years, now we're the most divorced.
Yep.
There was a point where, and there's still a point in our culture, in our language, the language of the gods. What is divorce in Zulu?
There isn't an official word.
There's no word for it.
Because
You
you can say it's
Ihlukaniso, but that's not. It's just
there's a reason why there isn't a word for it.
There's no word for that.
There's
There's no word for that. There is no word for that shit because that's not a principle we understand.
Yes, sir.
Another one. There is no word like there's a word for it, but the principle of ownership of land.
No, there is none.
That is a very new concept to
there
Africans
is
because it's like we were talking about this like a monocratic versus a polycratic society, right? Monocratic, individualistic. You're very focused on sort of the like the explicit terms. For example, like I'm focused on me as a person, and your focus is you as a person. So I respect your individualism to the point where when I say something, I totally mean it. I'm less likely to borrow your stuff because I need to have mine as a person. That's the Western way. When I'm standing in a shopping mall in the queue, the next person that's behind me is not right up on me.
Give me space.
You give me my personal space because I respect it as an individual. When I say I'm gonna show up at 1:30, I show up at 1:25 because I respect your space, your time as an individual. That's a monocratic society. A lot of Western societies, being late is disgusting.
And you're for white people.
White people, Asians, being late is disgusting. For black communities, we are a polycratic society. It's the ultimate goal is not the individual, it is the collective.
Yes.
Okay.
So when we work like that, communication is more tacit. It's less explicit, it's more implicit because even though I don't exactly know what you mean, you are part of the community and your intentions are most likely pure. Yeah. So I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
You don't mean bad. The wedding says on the stamp 1:30. Everyone starts walking in at 1:30, between 1:30 and the wedding starts at 3. The funeral, it's meant to start at 12. We only start singing the first song at 1:30, 1:45. That's how black people are. We don't show up on time.
For none.
And we've hit the spot where we've realized that it's not okay. Because now we are in a globalized economy, a globalized society. Now we need to play with them. But in playing with the rest of the world, we've fucked our community up massively. Because there's no stats. Everything, the black community is doing it worst. Marriage, we're doing it worst. Yes, divorce, we're doing it worst. Yes, unplanned pregnancies, we're doing it worst. Crime, we're doing it worst. Everything down to the T, we're doing it worst because we're confused. And we've moved from a place where a lot of our cultural practices are meant for high trust societies, for polycratic societies, for community-based societies. Like for an example, right? The difference between a high trust society and a low trust society is very simple. In a high trust society, like I said, you assume that next man, because it's part of your community, they really are on your side. So you're more loose with things. You don't mind borrowing him you'll give him a cow or whatever every now and again, and you're not gonna write it down. I gave him 1 cow. That's how it was. You didn't write it down. You kept the scoreboards. I gave him 1 cow, but he'd give you a couple sheep, and when his crops grew, he'd give you some crops. And over that exchange of not putting a price and stuff, you just forget. You don't care anymore. Like for example, me and you, when I lend you cash, I don't keep it in my mind with hey, I lent this nigga guap because when you pay me back, you'll pay me back with extra on top. I'm like, oh, all right.
Can I tell you what it's called? There's a term for it. Whenever you take something from a black person, it's ballet doluen.
Yes.
You know why?
And for those who do not speak the language of the gods, once again, writing, it's the immediate translation is write on your knee.
Write it on your knee, my dog. Write it on your knee. Obviously, you're gonna take a wash and forget about that shit. It's not gonna be there.
Exactly. That's why. See. And then when you forgot about it, someone else comes through and they beat that gap. Yeah. And peep how now we're so far from that. We no longer live in high trust societies. We live in low trust societies. You won't let your kid play outside at another person's house because you don't know what those people are about.
Hey,
we have bro changed, and bro. I was like on the drive here, me and Ken were looking around, bro, in South Africa. Like once you get into like even Emalokshin, right? Even in townships.
Even in the townships, bro.
Fences between houses,
bro.
What? That
high
is
fences.
Like I'm deeping this, right? I've been like obviously as a suburb dude, that's what I grew up with. Like fences, it's just a way of life. But I'm thinking to myself, when you look at the context of what Ubuntu is, when you look at the context of what togetherness, community-based, bro, fences around your house. Fences around your house, that's perverse. It's a bit sick.
High distrust.
High distrust. We live in a highly distrustful society.
Maybe that's why we only started building like proper fences and stuff like after 94.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because like we were forced to be together and everything, blah, blah, blah. Because when I look back at the old pictures, like from before I was born, when my parents first moved into the area, and I look, I'm like, you know, there were no fences like that.
Yes.
It was just like a little brick, whatever, and you can just easily walk over to the next person's house. And then as time went on, you know, fences started getting built and everything.
Because we're becoming more and more individualistic. And when you become more individualistic, everyone else who's not you on your team is an enemy. It's us versus them now. I'm getting it and I'm competing with you. Versus I'm getting it and I'm adding to the well so the whole community can drink. And if you look at it like that, it's like, no big deal. But look at our cultural practices. For one, as a black person, when someone comes to your house, you take off your shoes. Or then it's custom. The person tells you, don't take off your shoes. It's all right. So you can come in. When the person is a guest, there's always tea or some treats, something. You serve them, right? You welcome someone to your home. Now, with this individualistic thinking, be like, fuck, this nigga shouldn't come over because nah, man, this nigga's gonna come eat my food, god damn it, shit, all of that. Because in the back of your mind, you're thinking, I'm gonna do all this shit, but this nigga won't do it for me when I rock up to his place. Low trust, once again. Another thing, bro, lobola.
Low trust.
That's some low trust shit. Because before that never had a price. This thing of it's 11 because it never had a price. It's like, I'm giving gratuity and thanks to you for raising this woman that I'm going to make my wife. I would give you what I thought, was enough. And you as a family would be like, all right, this is cool. I like that. We move forward. Even if initially the lobola was a bit lower than you thought it was going to be, eventually through assimilating with them, like they have a problem and then the father-in-law comes through, they sort that problem out. It's like, guy, Mkiz, I mean, Sibal cool, Siabong. Cool. Then the trust keeps building, then you get to a point where you don't care anymore. That little thing of how you set it up does no longer matters. But now we're in a low trust society. It's like, I don't know who this nigga is, whatever. Let me get a lick. Oh, it's Bizo Sam TV. It's Bizo Sam, I want a DeFi oven. I want this, I want that. Because now it's no longer community based, it's singular based. Another thing that is fucked all the way up is marriage.
People are trying to get a lick out of each other
because it's no longer community based. And bro, even when we think about, as black people, we're never gonna make it out of fucking poverty until we get back to being a high trust society.
Talk that talk.
Because the only way black people are gonna get right is if we learn how to crowdfund, if we learn how to create our own economies, if we learn how to trust each other with money and circulate our money. Until that shit happens, we're gonna stay where we are. And it's gonna be us versus them. Because, bro, I was deep in this shit. We all know who Umam Kiza is, right?
Yeah.
We all know that, I'm not gonna go into details, but we all know her money is not completely legitimate. Now, if I point that out and she just got a Rolls Royce Cullinan and a Mansory kitted out every 25 mil or whatever, cool, right? And she posted it on Twitter, cool, no problem, I don't really care. But if I ever point out that, hey, you bought this car with illegitimate money, I'm a hater now. Like, oh, how you hating on black people? And I'm like, you idiots, you are going to support corruption and then you're going to shit. And you're going to get mad when it comes back and it bites you on your ass.
Yeah.
Make your mind up. And that's what it is. Low trust society. And this is why. Like, we all know now we can never crowdfund and create a black wealth fund because we know. They tried it at VPS. What happened?
They stole the money.
We all know, go to, hey, when I walk out at night, I see another black person. Remember, there used to be this thing where when you see another person, you'd greet. Because you see that person, I recognize your humanity as someone who's part of my community.
I still do that shit till today.
Same, but at the same time, when I see another person, I see that as an immediate threat.
I see that as well too.
You are a possible threat. I need to get ready.
People that you won't. I see that.
You feel me? And that's, you see the perversion of that. Like, when you see another person, you're not celebrating their humanity. You can't have Ubuntu.
It threatens me.
You threaten me because in this system, I'm trying to get mine and you are possibly in the way of me getting mine. And we've moved from this thing where families are units where it's supposed to be high trust. But now your family will do you dirtier than other people.
Yeah,
your family will do you dirty. Dirty, bro.
Families are so dirty they'll even play each other.
They'll play each other. You find your moms putting witchcraft on the second son because she wants the first son to get the money. You find all types of crazy shit. And bro, this is what I keep saying. We cannot, black people, get shit right till we get the high trust society factor correct. Because that's what I'm saying. This women saying they must this, that, and the men making jokes on women. Fine, we're making jokes. There's no problem with that. You know, everyone can get these jokes. It's cool. But if the underlying motivation of that, bro, is anger, bitterness, distrust, hatred, we're gonna get where we are now. We're gonna get where we are now.
Bro, you just keep dropping.
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying, dude. Like, we need to get back to a high trust society on a real thing. Like, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. That's why, bro, Umjolo's killing people because we're in a low trust society. Bro, you're just looking, like, before we would look at women as, oh, this is a beautiful woman and, you know, I'm attracted to her now. Eventually, I'd see if she's beautiful, if you start to play it out in your head, like, this could be a wife, this could be a this. But now you just think about ass, because I know at the back of my head, if I think of anything but ass, I could get dribbled here. Like, I don't trust girl for nothing. That's why, like, settling down takes a while for man. Bro, I need to
takes a while.
Check multiple options, and then I had to check and check again and check again and check again. Then I'll be like, all right, I can be with you.
Are you pro or against marriage?
I'm pro marriage.
I'm pro marriage as a union. I'm against marriage as a contract because it fucks men over. Yes, in the courtroom, did you just see what they passed? Anything that, okay, I'm not a lawyer. I have to say this. I'm gonna mess up the terminology, but it's something along the lines of anything that isn't put across as a marriage that's out of community of property, and it doesn't have witnesses and both parties don't sign onto it. You'll be married into community of property de facto, just off rip. So it's like you have to go through a long process to basically get the prenup and to get your sort of your wealth separated. Even before.
I know we'll do it. Did you hear that, baby? We gonna do that.
I hear it, bruh. To me, and I just keep looking at it. Like, we are bad. We are not that bad. Our marriage laws are pretty alright. Everyone is disgruntled about it from both sides. Like, chicks takes forever for them to get their thing.
In South Africa though, whenever a homie is going through a divorce, he goes through I know one homie, right? Right. They're both people who are educated, they have jobs, they have their own things going. But for some reason,
she takes the house.
Law, of course,
she takes the house
because she has the kids.
Why does she have the kids?
Now I gotta move.
I have to move. Not only do I have to move, and I have to pay child support on top of that.
And alimony. Up until she gets
my pension. I've been saving my bread.
Bro.
50 goes off of that.
I know a homie who literally just went, okay, you want me to pay for? All right, I'm resigning. I have no money to pay you.
Oh yes, I know that case. Man, he quit his job. He quit his job because like, this is too much. Yeah. And to me, bro, you see that in a high trust society where women are still women, I can do that. I don't because I know you're not just gonna fuck me over the first moment you get the opportunity to. Imagine a business deal where half the party, one party out of the two parties gets encouragement. They get benefits for screwing you over.
Bro.
What on earth is that?
That's true.
You can even put a video in the courtroom of your woman deep throating 5 dudes.
That ain't worth shit.
That's not gonna do a damn thing. You can put that prenup joint in there. That judge gonna wipe his ass with the joint and tell you pay up and be a man and provide for your kids. So to me, bro, in a high trust society, I get where they're going with this. Yes, men have done women dirty. Yes, that's happened. But fucking hell. And bro, you're gonna go through all of this. You're gonna pay hundreds of thousands for the lobola, the wedding, Then you get in there. What are you getting? This thing has been run through like A-Train did that girl in The Boys. Bro, girl been run through more than the Comrades Marathon. There's nothing that's finished. Girl them is finished. And not only the running through of the numbers of bodies, but the experiences. She's jaded. Everything is a uphill battle with this girl. You can't get a damn sandwich without someone talking, some feminist talking points, rah. Jesus Christ. And that's why to me it's like, yeah, I'm pro the union. People should get married and have kids, but right now, man, it's fucked. But yeah, man, just to say all the things about marriage, man. The best thing about marriage is when your side chicks are married, because they go home to their people and the other guy takes care of the money and all the in-daughter must and pressures of this, it's on him. I just come through when it's time to clap. When I want the round of applause. Round of applause.
Rest.
Okay, look, I need to recharge my bundles, obviously, clearly. No, but when I want the round of applause, she comes through. And then when she wants dates and all that shit and a good father and whatever, go home for that. I'm not here for that. That's the nice thing about it.
Hold on. Before we move on from marriage, how do you guys feel about your wife not taking your surname?
That's
Some bullshit.
Some heavy ass bullshit. I say, if you want to keep your surname, go marry your father.
Go marry, bruh, get out of here with all that. But to me, honestly, I think you will see that early. Because I've peeped. Chicks either listen to their man or they're gonna listen to society. Yeah, but when a chick is really down bad, this nigga could be stealing cars, he could be hijacking, he could be raping girls, he could be doing everything. She will defend him. She'll be all about it. And if she doesn't latch onto your things, Sonjay, if she's like, no, I want to keep it, or the worst, I want to hyphenate. I have yet to see Teles Mkize or and Dlamini Sitole. I've yet to see that. I've never seen some hyphenated bullshit like that, because there's something called lobola. How are you gonna take out Guap? Dlamini is there?
Divorced.
She's divorced.
She only did that after she was
divorced.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
She still kept it. Out of respect for who? Her baby daddy. Because they have 4 kids.
Well, ex-husband, she's not baby daddy.
It's still baby daddy.
Your baby's father.
Yeah, but it is your
baby
ex-husband.
daddy.
That's another level, pay.
Baby daddy. If I've given
Oh,
you a
I
child,
see. I peep what you mean.
See what I'm saying?
You're not just a
What?
baby
I'm not
daddy.
just
Like,
your baby father.
Okay,
I'm
sorry,
your
my bad.
ex-husband.
I see.
I feel you. I feel you.
She still wears the ring he gave her.
Well, it must cost a lot.
I'm not. Yeah, what?
Of course.
You've seen that big man.
Of course. But my thing about all that, bro, it's like, whatever. I don't care. If you want to do the thing, do the thing.
No lie. In fact, while we're still in marriages, I would like to have a relationship like Dlamini Zuma and Jacob Zuma. Have you seen how nice they are to each other, bro? It's like nothing ever happened. It's like, yeah, I'm still hitting that.
Bro, the bar is in hell. Being nice to each other is like, I just been nice to each other. I just wanted to be nice to No, dude, like, back to high trust, low trust.
My thing is, yeah, Pillow, they were
high trust.
They were high trust. They built their relationship in a high trust society.
Yeah. And then when it switched,
they're definitely both traditional. Definitely both traditional.
Bro, you know what? I peeped. Like, you enter the joint while it was still somewhat high trust, and now it's low trust. And while you were playing the game, everything was high trust. And then when you're looking at the young galleys out here, everyone's wilding, you can get ass, and now you're thinking, this is why we see old men in the club with us. Because they're like, yo, I've never tasted this. I don't know this one. I want this one where they just let you smash over. Like, I want this one where I can see her in a bikini without going to ask for her hand in marriage. Like, we get to see free tits. Let that sink in. I scroll down the timeline, and ass will pop up, tits will pop up, everything will pop up. I don't pay. I don't do any type of. No subscription, no paying, no nothing. It's all there. Another thing I'm thinking about, bro. These young niggas don't know what struggle is, man. Because I'm deeping, because subscription triggered this, bro. Like, when a man was a youngin', bro, watching some porn, that was a hard thing to do, dude.
Bro, but no, wait, hold up. It was the easiest thing to do.
No. I mean,
porn
like,
was so easily accessible back in the day. It was like,
no.
You see, for us, we had to buy fucking airtime.
We had to buy
and
fucking
then
airtime.
go
Oh, that's what you mean.
Like,
The struggle.
There was a struggle to get porn. Like now, porn is like you can get 100. You can get like those hour data bundles, like those like you spend like 20 rand, get 100 megs.
We had to download the pictures.
We had to download pictures,
And we had to stare at that one picture for the whole week.
and bro,
until we get
pictures
tired
will
of
take
it.
forever. And bro,
You guys didn't have uncles. That's what your problem is. Go to your uncle.
No, we
as
did.
as I got older, like I started getting introduced to like DVDs, and then
bro,
Go to your uncle.
the first DVD I've ever watched was Snoop Dogg's House
Dogg's House
Party.
Party.
Snoop Dogg's House Party
I had
was
that
the
DVD.
shit.
I had that DVD, bro.
bro. This actually reminds me of a story. A wild. I remember my cousins were slightly older. I was slightly younger because this was still VCR. You know, VCR, you know, the tape. Yes, the cassette tape. Right? So I'm at my cousin's place. It's like we're like all young kids, like from the ages of like 5 to like 10, 11 there. Yeah, it's like 5, 6 of us, right?
Babies.
So obviously his older brother is much older than us. Like at that time it was probably 18, 16, 17, 18. So we went to his room, the age old thing. You go to your older brother's room, you find a whole lot of shit. You find a cassette, right? So this was back in the day. This was before having a TV room and a living room. There was one TV, right?
Yep.
There's one TV. The parents are out, the brothers are out, everyone's out, right? So we all sit there. Now, how do we put the thing in? And you know, the first time you watch a porn flick, I don't know what happens, but your legs just start shaking. Like you start getting fidgety, like something's happening to your body, like something's taking over. It's like you start shaking. Like,
That's the first time. That's
the first time you start watching porn, like
the blood leaves your legs and goes
goes
where?
to your like, bro. And then I remember like everyone was like, you know, before we watch it, we were just thinking, hey, we're just doing something fun, so we're hyping it up, like, hey, we want to see this and this. And then when you see the girls like zipping the thing down, you're like,
Niggas are quiet.
Niggas are quiet. And then obviously it went on. It was still a softcore thing, bro. That was before they didn't even show like dicks and or pussies and so. It's like they show tits and then like they'll show her lying down and getting fucked, but they won't show.
Oh,
it,
the
like,
ETV ones.
the ETV joints, yeah.
What is his name? What's his name? Come on, guys.
Bro.
Bro, into that until 12 o'clock. Come on, guys.
Nah,
I
bro.
forgot his name.
I forgot his name.
No, wasn't a woman Manuela?
Manuel!
Bro, this woman brought the man up.
Bruh, all of us.
Yeah.
Bruh, you know, whoa. Volume down, and then your button on the what button?
The off button.
Off button.
The channel button.
Oh, the go back to the go back to the
channel.
other channel, previous channel button. You have your finger on that button. You sit there, you watch. No volume at all. No. As soon as one thing move, click back.
Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network.
Quickly change so that they can't go back to it. Because you know your parents will always press the back button.
Bro,
Go to cartoons, go forward, go back.
Yeah.
So make sure that
Yeah.
your chest are covered.
So wait. Anyway,
My tracks are covered, yo.
but anyway, going back to, you know what happened? We got to a point where we were watching this thing, probably 15 minutes in. We heard a sound, like fuck. Pause, whatever, and something happened. Obviously, in the rush, we go outside to check. Nothing really happened. I guess someone was playing, and the ball hit the house. We threw the ball out.
But the adrenaline.
Now, during that shuffling around, someone knocked something, and the tape was stuck in the fucking VCR. This shit was stuck in.
The one TV.
Bruh, the one TV in the thing. So we are deeping it. We're like, no, give it some time, it'll come out. We try to go play football outside, and obviously no one's dribbling as hard as they want to because we're thinking at the back of our head.
Someone must go check.
Okay, we go check again, it's still not happening. We're like, fuck, what are we gonna do about this? What are we gonna do about this? And then I don't know who came up with this. We're like, you know what? Throw the thing away. Fucking throw it away. We try to open it, right? We try to open it. Something broke. Something broke off, and it did that thing where it spit out half the tape, and then all the fucking, you know, the black tape
film
thing,
came out. The film came out.
all the shit came out, and we tried to yank it open, and then the you know that flap that you it broke off. We're like, fuck. So what actually ended up happening is that we just took the whole thing out. we threw it somewhere, and then we just left the door unlocked and we went to go play.
And you said someone came in.
So make it look like someone came in.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
But bro, fuck, I was among the younger guys, so I was just watching everything happen, and niggas were like looking at me like, nigga, don't say a fucking word. I promise you, nigga, don't say a fucking word. We all going to our graves with that one.
Can I tell you a story?
Yo.
But
what up? They got a DVD player after that, so we actually did do them a service. So
I did them a favor.
We did them a favor.
There was this lady who used to stay at my aunt's place because my aunt used to have a shop, right?
Sure.
And she used to work there. Finance woman.
Ooh, your aunt?
No.
What?
The lady. No.
There was a lady.
There was a lady.
This man.
What's it like that? No. There was a lady who used to stay at my aunt's place because she used to be the shopkeeper, right?
Sure.
So
All right.
Cool. This one time, she goes to work and she leaves her phone in the house, right? By the way, this is like, let me give you a picture of this woman. Light skin thing, big ass.
Okay, yeah. I don't feel so good about the 1/10 type of joints where she's super tiny and then her ass just blows up. But that's just me. But continue.
I don't know what this man's problem is, but anyway.
Nah, no, bro. I'm not feeling like there's a specific body type that South African niggas love. I'm just like,
I love ass. I'm sorry. I can't.
I love ass, but bro, I want ass. I want ass, not fucking.
Ass,
a hide.
I need
rhino hide. No,
yes,
no.
That I can say too. Bring it. You wanna fuck with me? Fuck with me. Anyway,
I like the shaped ones, the squatted ones.
Yes,
the hot
sir.
tamale. It's a hot tamale.
Yeah, but it also must have that. It must show that you eat your food at night. It must show that you eat dinner. You know what I'm saying? It must have that velocity, that viscosity, that jiggle.
The velocity.
You know, it must jiggle like jelly.
Jiggle
Yeah, not too much, but like
too
you have to have the concentration right. You know when you mixed your jelly.
Oi. The niggas are scientific about wonder.
You see, when you have like 60% powder, 40% water, or 55% powder, 45.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had like a big booty? Not like concrete hard, but like it's hard. But when you smack it, it's like your hand kind of, it bounces back like, whoa, shit.
You know the
like.
You see, niggas came alive and start talking about booty.
Hold on. Nah. Let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Yeah.
This lady who used to work at my aunt's.
She's a light skin joint.
Big ass. She's so pretty now. She left her phone at the house, right? And now we're at the crib. I'm visiting my cousins, right? We're at the crib. And then my cousin comes out with the phone and he's like, hey, let me show you something. I'm like, what? Homie goes directly to the gallery. So I'm peeping that, you've seen this shit like a million times, right? When we get there, and this is an Express Music. Remember? Express
back
Music?
in it with the red tab at the side.
It was that phone.
The Nokia. Yeah. I remember. Yo, niggas are showing our age. Dated motherfuckers, bro. Yo, Express Music, V360. What's another one? E250.
D900 Samsung.
D900. Boy. You were balling when you had a D900.
Bro.
You were balling. The one with the shiny
8520 BlackBerry 8520.
Oh yes. That was a joint.
LG Case 360.
Wait.
That was shit.
I had that shit.
Oh yes.
The one that slid up.
I remember. But it's the OG phones. The Motorola Razr. See the Razr, the flat one, bro. The Razr, when you open it up, right? Like you are moving. You are moving on a madness when you had that joint there. But anyway, yeah.
So yeah, he brings out this Express Music, man. Bruh, this was the first time I saw someone's personal nudes.
Like nudes. I was like,
woo.
Did you get the leg shake?
Bro. Okay, no, I had seen porn, but I'm just telling you.
No, but this is a new sexual experience. So obviously the leg shake.
Yes, I did. Yep. I remember actually I did. We were because I remember we stayed at it for like a good 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
One picture, 10 minutes.
Just one picture.
Nowadays, a picture I will see a full spread. Nothing even happens.
Nothing.
It's just so in your face now, dude. Nothing. It's so in your face now. It's like, bro, titties are not a thing.
Bro,
titties are not a thing anymore. Like, I'm even starting to feel that, okay, no, that's That's a bold-faced lie. No, live, not very different.
I want to hear
No,
it.
no, I'm saying live, like live in, like
Oh.
no, it's. Nah, I still do now, because at that point, dude, you no longer. If your soldier doesn't wake up and you're seeing a woman's body live,
Bro, does this never happen to you?
What's up?
I think it's a problem, but I don't know. But like,
bro, we have so many men's health doctor adverts on the TV. Why are you coming to us with the problem?
No, I don't know homies first. You gotta go to the clinic, bro.
On the pod.
I must ask the homies first to say, guys.
But all right, land,
It's
my
not
bro.
even that serious of a problem, but it's like, bro, every time,
Sure.
Every time when I see honey,
Sure. Oh, come on. That's not a problem. That's normal. That's normal.
When you see your hun or a random hun?
Random.
How, bro? Girls get horny when they see us.
but like
Your girl
every
gets
time,
yes,
bro.
your girl gets horny every time she sees you. Naz. They can't see, but Naz.
Bro,
She gets horny
especially
every single time.
especially
she
if
sees
you have a scent. If you have like a perfume and you've got it on, and
Bro, it's not even that. The fact that she loves you, Jay, it just does things
if she
to her
feels
body.
you like that,
But
No,
bro,
if she's your girl, bro.
if she
Jay.
feels you
Bro,
like that,
it's like to the point where I can't hide it. Like I have to hide. I have to hold my dick the whole time. Like,
bro,
I had
you
the
see,
pen-
you know what's your problem?
two-hand in my,
You know what's your
myself.
problem? You know what's your problem? You didn't choose a side. You're not banging. I'm a banger. I had a little hang left, bro. I ripped it. I tucked it. You need to bang, son. Bro, let's be honest, bro. I never understand centerfold niggas who just let the dick sit in the.
I don't know. Like it feels like you want to tuck it in or
You
something.
can't tuck it under.
Wait. What if you have a penis? No, wait. What if you have a penis that just automatically does it? Because mine goes shift into my pocket.
Yeah.
Immediately
Just
just shifts into
shifts,
my.
yeah, obviously.
Because it starts out on my thigh, then goes inking into my pocket, hitting my phone and shit, and it's like ha. But it's like now you gotta go. The whole
No,
way
the
you
thing
gotta
is,
have
why are you
two
wearing
hands
such
or thigh.
tight ass pants, bro?
But come on, even if I'm not wearing tight ass pants, I'm a nigga, bro.
Hey, this
Come
nigga,
on,
yo, this
bro.
nigga, yo. But dude, you know what I do? Like, also it depends on what you're wearing. If you're wearing boxers, game over. Your shit's gonna be all the way out, bro. Your shit's gonna be all the way out. Like, if you boxers, bro, that nigga starts dugging, bro. When it's time, he starts dugging. He starts bobbing and weaving, head bobbing through the ropes, bro, jumping through the ropes, bro. Throwing combinations, the whole joint. The worst one is also if you got the V shape, you've got the Tarzan joints. Bro, if you got the V shape underwear shit, bro, no. Your nigga is in prison. Nigga is Mandela for 27 years, my boy.
He be huffing and puffing.
Like, hey, when am I getting out here, my nigga?
Bro, that's like wearing a mask during COVID, bro. You'll suffer. You will suffocate, bro.
You know what's the sweet spot? It's like those
Boxer
micro,
briefs.
the tight fit ones though, like
Yeah,
the
boxer
jockey,
briefs. It's a
the
brief,
the
but
nice
it's boxers.
microbes, like the soft
It gives
material.
space in
It gives you
the
space,
groin
and
area.
you see, this is where we should have an underwear sponsor. This is where we insert them. We give them the plug.
Jockey.
I know jockeys, bro. Like you know
CK.
CK is
yeah, boy.
my
Heel
personal
faker.
one. Do you know the Woolies one, the AU one?
Oh,
bro?
yeah.
I
that's
love
my shit.
that one's my
I
shit.
wear this
That-
shit.
me too.
The black Guys, I just didn't know where niggas were with the brands and shit. That's my shit.
so comfortable.
As
So
expensive as it is,
Boy, the
but
cotton, bro.
It feels like
your shit.
Your dick is on clouds or some shit.
Bro.
Your balls are cushioned
A1
to
plug.
perfection.
My G, my brother. Those are A1.
I want you something that gets a full night's rest before action.
No,
Bro.
for real.
Bro, and it's so fresh. Like when you take it, you're not musty anymore, dog.
Have you ironed an AU? Have you ironed?
Yes.
I ironed my boxes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I ironed
of
my
course,
boxes.
of course.
I can't just wear wrinkly ass boxes. AU.
And when you
they
put it
just
on-
sit like their pants, bro. Like an extra small pair of
Boxer
pants.
briefs, bro.
Like it's like nothing,
Bro.
They don't ruffle up, nothing,
Bro.
none of that shit, bro. I don't know what Woolies.
It's the B&B for your dick.
Thank you.
It's
Woolies.
the B&B for your dick. Airbnb.
As
Airbnb.
expensive as it is, I will
Wow.
always buy.
Buy,
Always.
bro.
Always.
Comfortability
Always.
over
But
everything.
but like
What a
shit.
moment.
A real nigga moment. A positive nigga moment.
A positive one. It's a positive one. Jesus. Like, your underwear game is so important, man. I never understand niggas who wear the thing out till it starts having holes in it. Swiss cheese underwear, my niggas.
Bro, I can't wear No, this is my limit for underwear. I can't wear underwear for more than 2 years.
I can't wear it until when the color starts fading.
Yeah.
When the color starts fading, bro, that's when you know let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, no, for me, for more than a year now.
For more than 2 years.
Yeah, even more than a year, you have to change your shit
you
up.
gotta change your shit.
You have to change your shit up, bro, because I ain't hang it, bro. No, man.
And why I say 2 years? Because I have a lot
of underwear. Of course.
And I probably have no. You probably have like 6, 7. I have like.
I have 10, at least. 11, I can go like, three and a half weeks without washing. Just
straight up.
New ones all the time without washing.
All the time.
There's ones I haven't pulled out in months. It's like for special occasions. Yeah, I want my dick to ready. Jungle fever. I want my dick to be ready. Like, I want to have champion dick. Like, my nigga's gonna be in the cryogenic chamber. He's getting ready for the fight. Bro, he's on. By the time you're whipping out, he's ready. He's tough. He's A1.
AU.
So AU, yeah, gold. Gold.
That was a chance.
Sensational, bro.
Sensational.
But wait. I want to give this tip before we go. Tuck it into your left. Left always.
But even
left
so,
always.
Bruh, mine already curves to the left. Or what if mine already
curves
to the left?
Like, we all have a lateral side where we lean.
Yeah,
codeine
of course.
and drink.
But like, you see,
come on, niggas, come on.
My bad.
Come on. That was a joint. That was a joint. The lean codeine.
Edited in post-production. And then, they carry on.
But no, I was just saying, don't just go left down. Like, if it's a clock, go to 5 o'clock.
Go to your natural side and keep it there, because when you go to the opposite side and then you get a boner,
it swings back.
It's not even it'll swing back. Sometimes if you have it in such a position where it's gonna stay in that position, now you're gonna have the boner in that weird position.
Yeah, it does.
Rather have it in your,
but it's fighting. Like I'm saying, it's trying to swing
going
back
against the currents.
Yeah,
rather go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow, bro. But at 5 o'clock, wait.
I know.
Yeah, but 5 o'clock. You want it to be on the left and slightly downwards. Yeah, 5 o'clock.
But here's my thing.
If the left is your natural,
maybe obviously if it's right,
yours.
it's 7. If 7 is yours, or 7,
5
or 8.
or 7.
Like 4 or 5 and 7 or 8.
You never had 6. That will hurt like a motherfucker.
6
you're tucking it in, nigga.
6 you're tucking it in, yeah, man. I can't tuck it in. It's a bit
It hurts like a motherfucker.
Because you sit on it.
I sit on my balls.
Worst.
Yeah, you sit on it, bro. Like 6 is offside.
It hurts.
Yeah,
hey, but some brethren be wild and going 12.
But something happened
going
to
12.
Me. Yo, bro, something happened to me in high school where we were playing soccer, and then man, like, see, homeboy, see, as I was like, because I was wearing like these tight boxer briefs. Yeah. So as I was running, man's was like moving to 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm running anyway, so 3 o'clock is fine with me.
Yeah.
I know that's the right time for me. I know the ball came. I opened my legs to trap the ball.
Oh shit!
Misses.
Fuck.
On my so to the naked eye, it looked like my thigh.
Your thigh.
But then I was at 3 o'clock.
You were 3 o'clock. You wild boy.
I was at 3.
You wild boy. You a wild boy at 3 o'clock.
I was at 3.
So it just slapped.
Right on it. So I tried to carry on, but then I remember ended up pausing and I was like, I know.
Wait, gents. I have to actually ask this question, right? Because I there's a thing I started doing a couple years ago, right? And it changed my life, dog.
Joking.
No.
Dick kills.
No. It's once you've manscaped, get like a nice Nivea antiperspirant and put it on your balls.
Yeah, that's natural.
Bro,
moisturize your balls, bro.
No, like the antiperspirant, the roll-on joints.
Roll on.
Yes, it doesn't the sensitive Nivea one, bro.
Okay. Mansplain, please.
Bro, let me mansplain it. Like, we all know that, like, on a hot day, it gets musty. It gets busy down there.
Yeah.
And then when sometimes, like, even when you're out, right? And you're trying to get lucky and you can see the gear limits going. When you get back to the room, at the back of your head, you've been walking in these jeans the whole day and you're thinking, yo, this head that I'm about to get, fuck, it can go offside. Because my nigga's been in the chamber doing push-ups and sit-ups. He's probably going to come up. Ever since I started doing this thing, I don't sweat as much. And then it's the Nivea one, the invisible what?
Oh yeah, the black and white.
The black and white, the half black, half white one in the glass case.
I see that. I used to
it's no irritation
None
whatsoever. None. It's like it has to say. Shit, I can't
sensitive skin.
No, not necessarily, but it can't be a scented one, and it can't be
definitely odorless.
It's an odorless. It's fine if it has odor because it has a scent. Obviously, it has some scent, but it's not like, you know how with antiperspirants there's the ones that like come under your arm and then they like flow, and then there's the one that come under your arm and it feels like they're fighting your pores, bro.
Yeah,
it's like
sticky. That's what I'm afraid. That's what I'm afraid.
No, not those.
I don't want that thing to like drive my shit.
No, never that one. That type never. Like
it's like
Shield,
I've been in the pool for 16
stay
hours.
away from Shield. They're both Shield with those thick ones. See those thick ones that you roll? But stay away from those joints. It's the Nivea roll-on joint. The smooth ever since, my G. I've been staying cool, calm. You're on it, bro. And you know, like, when you're about to get into it and you take it off and you open it, it's like there's something that greets you.
Yeah.
Like
Tip puff.
yeah, there's a puff. And this guy's head is gonna be next to this thing. So now, niggas, please take care of your balls. Like this episode is the dick care. It's the dick care manual, bro. We started from the circumcision all the way to the nuts. Like, bro, your DIY. Oh, DIY. That's a nice one. But, bro, you can't be you can't be out here, bro. You can't be upset at girl them when they're giving you lazy head when you're serving cheese. When you're serving blue cheese on the platter, bro. Put a little mozzarella cheddar joint, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Take care of your nuts, man. Come on.
But why don't we just moisturize? I just moisturize.
Nah, moisturizing, you see, like within a couple of hours, the moisturizer is gone and then that's just sweat. Because you know when you moisturize your body, you're sweating out the gates automatically. You know this already. That's what I'm saying. Put
hey,
the
bro,
joint.
as a nigga, bro, you can be as bold as a hairless cat and still sweats, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I know we sweat
That's what I'm saying.
This nigga's always working. He's always doing something.
Bruh, but the thing is, bro, touch up. That will change your life. Like, you see, I'm so confident, bro, to just put it in her face straight up flat. Just like that. No preparation, no nothing. Just a little roll on under. You don't have to do the shaft and stuff like the nuts. Like, you see that little corner where your legs are, like... Yeah, you hit that corner, then hit under the nuts. You don't hit the nuts themselves.
Don't hit the nuts themselves.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Don't hit the nuts themselves. Don't hit the nuts themselves.
Shit's
Like,
so shrink
sometimes
now.
I hit it by mistake and nothing happens but I'm not experimenting.
If the hair is really long, you can just over the top.
Yeah, just kancane, but like under and then on the top.
I never hit
Like on the top.
Have you ever seen that? Sometimes when you just touching your motherfucker, it just streaks back into that shit.
I don't know. It has to be cold as fuck.
Yeah, that's what.
Because we live in Durban, weather. We good all year round, man. We good all year round. No, there's pockets, but even those pockets, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So you're in prime dick weather. Cause bro, no wonder, bro. I just peeped something. No wonder the stereotype of white people having small dicks, because these niggas are living in Alaska and fucking France and shit. Every time they pull up their pants, it's like -2 outside.
-2 inches.
Shit. It's like -2. So I deep it. Maybe just take the nigga to like Jamaica or something. Maybe man will be his performance. Wagwan rude boy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. Don't say we ain't never done nothing for y'all. Y'all picked up some gems today, man.
Bro.
Let Me Mansplain Podcast. Where else you gonna get this? If I catch a nigga with smelly balls, okay, I'm not gonna catch.
What
a
the
nigga.
fuck? Oh!
Pause. Wait.
This man, he got so serious.
Rest
Bro.
before we
Wait,
rest.
I catch. I know he must either gay.
Wait. No. After this app, if you are caught with smelly balls, if you have
So they must report to you. So women must come report to you. You see, this guy has smelly balls, but put him in detention, prefects. Prefects of balls.
Bro, no, but now you can't get all this game and then not use it. And plus, we all know that women do reports on their balls because they'll give you a bad dick report. If you don't click the whole block is gonna know that it ain't like that. So we already know.
But don't tell us about them nigga balls, though.
No, don't have to tell about the balls. But they do. They'll be like, he's whatever. He's lacking. He's 2-minute noodles. He's this. He's that. Bro, niggas are Maggies out here. But anyway.
Maggies.
But anyway, man. Like I'm saying, if you If you don't get your dick right after this episode,
Hey, yeah.
Jesus.
The nigga will use words he don't really know.
No, it's
You have 3 rand and 26 cents left.
but yo, man, if you don't get your dick right after this ep, there's no hope for you. You're never gonna get it right, man. We gave you this A1 game with your boy, yours truly, Fear Bavaria.
Wesley Sniper.
K.A.N.E.
Man, this was, this is, and this always motherfucking will be the Let Me Mansplain podcast, where everything, I mean everything goes, just so long as you can mansplain it. Cheers, thanks, man.
Let's go.
Alright, man.
Hey,
We
let's
out.
get it.
We out, man. Cheers, everyone. Take care.